Hello and welcome to Diary of a Linux Mint Noob episode 4. Today I think we'll look at seeing if we can get the Steam application installed on Linux Mint, so we can look at doing a little bit of gaming. I'm using my Alienware M11X laptop, which has an NVIDIA GeForce GT540M. It's a mobile chipset, so hopefully we should be able to get some good performance from some of the games that we can install. So first thing I'm going to do is we'll go and see if we can install it through the software center. So I have no ideas whether this will work, and I think I was probably wrong, so we'll try again. Software Manager, not the Software Center. I must be getting confused with Ubuntu, but there we are, Software Manager. We'll just do a quick search for Steam and see if it comes up with anything. So, Funny Boat, Light Years, Steam Launcher. There we are. That looks like it could be the one. So, Steam Software Distribution Service, Online Store, Automated Installation, Automatic Updates, Achievements, Steam Cloud Synchronization, Save Game, and Screenshot functionality, and many social features. Okay, so let's get this installed. Okay, so it looks like we've got the Steam Launcher installed. Let's see if we can find it here. Yeah, there we are. So let's see if we can sign in. Okay, yeah, we're signed in. I can see that there are a few of my Linux games that are here. Okay, there's all of the games. So I guess that some games aren't compatible with Linux, but we can see some of them on here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to install one of these games, and we'll come back once it's installed, and we'll have a look and see how it plays. Okay, well, I've decided to install Cogs because it was a small game. It's only 300 meg, just to test, and I guess it's not too graphics intensive for the laptop. So let's see how we get on here. So if we play this, we're in full screen mode, and the graphics don't look great, to be honest. Perhaps because we're on too high resolution and we've got anti-aliasing. So if we turn that off and turn the resolution down, and perhaps we turn it off full screen as well, so it runs windowed. Let's go back now. No, that's still not great, I don't think. So no, the game's going to be unplayable like that. Okay, well, I should go and do some research, and we'll find out what it is we've got to do to get this working. Okay, I've been doing some investigation, and it appears that my M11X R3 Alienware laptop has a switchable GPU, and I've looked in the BIOS for the laptop, and it doesn't appear that it's selectable within there. It's changed from the switchable or discrete graphics cards, and I've come across this. It's linked to this Optimus technology, and I've stumbled upon this Bumblebee project, and apparently this can resolve some of the issues. So we'll give this a go. It looks like we've got some commands to enter in terminal. It looks like we're adding a repository. So we'll copy that. We'll open up terminal. We'll paste. Oops, we'll paste that in. There we go. Okay, so press enter on there. Okay, so that's added the repository for us, which should mean then we can install it. So it looks like we've got to add the repository here for Ubuntu-X-SWAT and then X updates. Looks like this is something to do with the graphics cards drivers. Let's paste that in to add that repository. Oops. Okay, so 2 added there. Then it's telling us to do a sudo add apt update. I was going to say I'm not sure I've heard of that before. I've heard of apt-get update, so let's try that instead. There we are. Okay, so let's copy this line here. This looks like it's going to install Bumblebee for us and the latest NVIDIA drivers. Let's pop that in there. And it's going to take about 300 mega space, that's fine. Okay, we'll leave that going and come back. Okay, all of the installation has taken place, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly bookmark this website so we can come back to it, and we shall reboot the computer. Okay, I've rebooted the laptop after installing Bumblebee, and I can see that it works in some respects. I've played around a little bit in the command line. In the terminal, I would show you that. In fact, I will show you just very quickly. You can see I've been trying to find various paths within my Steam installation directory. Now there's something called OptiRun which comes down with Bumblebee, and if we run that, we can see there that it's rendering, albeit not very well. It was doing it over 100 frames a second beforehand, so I don't know why that's running so slowly. Possibly because I'm recording, but I'll just escape out of there, and we'll close down terminal. As I was googling, I did find some information regarding Optimus and Steam for Linux, and there is an installation guide. They recommend installing Primus for Bumblebee, so I've just clicked on that link, and that takes us to here, and you can see that we've got some another repository to add, an update to do to apt-get, and then we're going to install Primus. Oh, here we go though. 64-bit systems, we are running 64-bit. To get the 32-bit applications to work with Primus and 64-bit, also install the primus-lib :i386. So we'll do that as well to make sure we've got all of those packages installed. So we'll just paste that into there. Put my password in, and this must be a running theme. I get my password wrong at least once or twice a video. We'll do a sudo apt get update, and then once this is finished, we'll do the apt-get to install Primus. Okay, so sudo apt get install Primus, and yep, 395 kilobytes. I'm sure we can afford the disk space for that. And if I just do up, we'll do -lib :i386. And again, that's done. Okay. Okay, we have Primus installed now, and looking back at the the instructions on the Steam community website. It says there's two ways that we can use the Primus run to launch the Steam games. So it uses the NVIDIA card. We're going to do the quicker and easy one to begin with, and it says basically that we from terminal we just type in Primus run and Steam. So I guess it's asking it to use Primus run and launch Steam. So let's give that a go. Primus run Steam. Okay. Something's happening. There we are. We've got to sign in. Okay, so we're there. There's Cogs. It's a little bit different. It was a bit messy before. So let's try playing this now. Oh well, yeah, that immediately looks better. Okay, we've got anti-aliasing off currently, and it's set to 800 resolution by 600, I guess, full screen off. But that's okay. We'll keep it like that for the time being. But this is a far better experience. Oh goodness me, this is one. So we're going to choose here, I guess, and play. And I've got to get the gear up there working, have I? There we are, look at that. No idea what I'm doing here. I can move these, can I? As well. I'm sure there's a much more efficient way of doing it. There we are. Look, I've won with 19 moves, which was bronze. Okay, well we can see that's working. Let's go back now and quit. But that means that we've got to launch Steam from the terminal every time we want to use it. So I want to investigate the other method. So okay, I've just done a little bit more googling, and I was having trouble with setting the launch options, and I found here that if you just put in Primus run and then the space percentage command percentage, I'm not sure what that variable is calling, but that appears to resolve it. So I've opened Steam just normally. I've got that specified in the startup options for Cogs, and just launch the game, and there we go. So that's looking pretty good. Let's try and make it look a little bit prettier, shall we? And go back from there, and we'll play. Let's play that first one again, so we've got a bit more of a comparison. So there we are. Oh, I've got this all wrong, haven't I? But never mind. We can see what's going on here. Oh, this is going to be even worse than before. Help! Oh, what am I doing? Oh, round and round and round and round in circles. Even worse. But there we go. We can see that that's now running. So that's great. Fantastic. I'm very impressed with that. Again, you know, perhaps takes a little bit longer than normal to sort these out. But I guess that, you know, it's not Steam's fault that I've got a laptop that's got two graphics cards, and it's got a, you know, there's got to be some way of working out which graphics card that is used. But certainly that Bumblebee application running with Primus certainly seems to work. So I think what I'll do is I'll end the episode here, but I'm going to try installing some other games and seeing how they run. Something a bit more meaty, perhaps Euro Truck Simulator 2 or Half-Life, something along those lines, and we'll see how it gets on. But once again, thanks very much for joining me in this episode, and if you've liked it, please leave a comment, rate and subscribe. It would be most appreciated, and I shall see you in the next episode.